Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is doing great. Welcome to my CAT and IT session. My name is Mr. NDOU. Hopefully, you will enjoy this session. Now, in this case, we're just going to focus on Microsoft Word tables. This is my main focus because it challenges a lot of people, this part. But we are just going to make it simple, sweet, and short. Now, 2.1. But before I can even cover this 2.1 thing, I realized that most of the people don't read the instructions, and that is whereby they end up getting it wrong. So you must always read the instructions, even in that exam room. So open the to event word processing file and follow the instructions. To event, in my case, is already there. So this is the to event. Oh, this is the one that I have to work on. And then they say change the page orientation to landscape. Let's go. So we'll just locate the one that they said we must open, which is the to event, and then they said the page orientation must be landscape. So I'll just convert it to that, and then there we go. So 1 mark for that. 2.2, open the to table document. To table document, which one is it? It's this one. Copy the table provided in the document and paste it into the first page of the to event word document processing. So word processing document using the paste special feature as follows. Paste the content as an icon. Okay, so we must open the to table and then copy the table that is there. So this is the table that they're talking about. Just this. So we must copy it. So we are copying this table that is here. I don't know if they also want the heading, but we can just select everything. Let's just copy everything that is there. But if they just say the table, we make sure this is the table. We can say copy, and then from there we then locate our file, which is the to event, the word document to event. Now they said at the top we must insert it using the paste special as a what? As an icon. That's what they said. Let's refer back just to be sure. Paste the content as an icon. So let's do that. We're just going to paste, or you can just go to your home tab. From on that home tab on your far left, you will notice that is paste, and then you will click on paste special. And then right there, you can just say Microsoft Word document object and then display as an icon. And then from there, they did not mention anything about paste link or linking it, all those things. So that's just said we must paste it as an icon, and then we will do that. Now let's see if we double click on it, does it open? There we go. It opens our table right there. That's the table that they wanted. Now let me just close this. So in this case, it's displayed at the top. I hope we are on the right track. So it's really displayed at the top. So we are done with those. Now let's get down to the main one. The one that people say it is challenging. No, let's sort it out. Nothing can challenge us, remember? You just have to deal with the problem, solve the problem. Everything is simple, ladies and gentlemen, and practice makes perfect. So now this is 2.3, make the necessary adjustment to the table on page 2 so that the outcome is displayed as follows. What a proper table, this one. So we must make an adjustment on this one. What? So we have this, and we must turn it into this. Wow. Let's go for it. Let's see how it goes. So in this case, let's start doing everything step by step. We can see that we have event right there as a heading, and then it's matched. But the one that we have, not this one, the one that we have does not have any row right there at the top. So how do you insert a row? Let's start with that step by step. I'll just highlight the row that is there and go to my table layout. Now one thing that you have to be aware of is if I select two of them and then say insert row above at the top there, it will give me 2 rows. Now I'm just going to select one in this case, so I'm highlighting right there and then say insert row above. It will give me just 1. But now if I refer back to that table that they gave me, I can see that it's merged right there. So I'm just going to merge this first row. How do I go about it? Which says merge cells. There we go. Now the other thing is that the text event is displayed inside. So I'll say Control X to cut. Remember this from grade 10. And then Control V to paste. Same thing, grade 10. And then now, oh, that text right there, this text is centered. And there are some instructions that are there. I think they made it very simple for you guys because of these instructions. Now they're saying that the title of the table event program should be centered horizontally and vertically. Now I'm not going to do this one now, and I'll show you guys at the end, because this is the one that challenges most people, so it will be the last thing that we do on our table. Now here we have to just make sure that it's centered horizontally and vertically. Now follow these instructions. If you don't do that, it will be wrong by default, ladies and gentlemen. So it will be marked wrong. So I'll just select my text, go to table layout, and then on the alignment box right there, the alignment, I can see, oh, right there, what's that? That's align top center. Oh, this is not the one that they want, but let me check this one. What's this? Align center, and then they say center text horizontally and vertically. That's it. That's the one that we want. This is the one that they're talking about. So now that's a mark for me. And always tick whatever you are doing. Check the marks of that specific table that you are dealing with so that you can be on the right track. Now here, if we refer back, we can see that they even told us right there that the first row should be shaded with the light blue color. The light blue color. So they just include these instructions just because on your question papers you find that it's just a black and white. So that's why they always give you those instructions, and I believe those instructions make each and everything much simpler and easier. So in this case, I'll choose light blue. Now don't try to act too smart and then go for dark blue. Please don't just go for that blue color. No, make sure that it's light blue. They can penalize you for that if you just include a blue color if it's not the light one. So in this case, I believe we are on the right track. We're getting there. The first row is shaded. The formula will do that one. But before we can even, okay, let's go to it. The formula. Before we can even deal with the formulas here, we see there is number of items. Do we have that row right there? Do we have it? No, we don't. We need another row at the bottom. How do we go about it? We're just going to go to table layout. And then on our table layout, we'll say insert row below. Insert row below. Oh, there we go. But something is there on that table. If you can check it right here, this part, it's merged. So those two columns that are there on the last row, they are merged, and only the last part is not. Okay, so these two parts are merged. Still, I'll go to my table layout and then go to merge cells. And then I will just type number of items. Number of items. Let's see if it's something like that. Yes, number of items. Is it not centered? No, it's like that. It's number of items. All right, I'm on the right track. And then here, do I just say 7? No, we cannot just say 7 because they told us use a formula or function to determine the number of items as indicated in the screenshot above. So we need this right here. How can we go about this? How many items are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so the 7th one, they included that also. Okay, so let's see. We'll go to our table, remove whatever is there. And then now, remember this from grade 10, your sum above, some left, some right, count above, all those things, count left, all those things. So in this case, the information that we are looking at or we are focusing on is above, because the formula must be here, so it's going to be above. So how can we go about it? Let's go to our formula. So it's table layout. On your far right, you'll see formula. Let's click on that one. Now in this case, you can just type count, you can type it, or you can just go to paste function and then look for count. Now right there, it will also give you those open and close brackets. Inside that count function or formula, I must then say count above. Why above? Because the content or the information is just above. The events that they're talking about, they're just above the items. So I'll just click OK. After that, click OK, and then from there I can see that, no, you know what, this is now a formula for our count above. So do not just type 7 right there. We can see that when we mark. Now I believe we did most of the things and only one mark is left. We just have to do that one mark thing. And what is that? It's change cell margin to 1 centimeter. Cell margin to 1 centimeter. Let's deal with that one. So in this case, I'll just select my table, click on it, and then I will then go to my table layout. Let's go to table layout. Now when I'm there on my table layout, there is alignment right there, and I see cell margins. Oh, maybe this is what they want. The mistake that most people tend to make is to change this, the top one, and you hear them calling you in that exam room. I say, I don't understand. They did not tell us if it's the top, bottom, left, or right. No, they are talking about the allow spacing between cells. So this is the one that must be 1 centimeter, and this was kind of tricky to most people. Now here you just have to do that and then say OK, and then just like that, ladies and gentlemen, you get your final table. I hope this was sweet and short. See you guys next time, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed. Prop.